What was it like last year, those first few days? You got here like a day before, and then everything just kind of got thrown at you, I'm sure, right away.
It was like a hurricane, man. I was just trying to move my stuff in and worry about other things, and we're just trying to get here on time coming from Illinois. Yeah, basically it was just like a hurricane. It was tough, but I got through it, and now we're here.
You got here the day before report day, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kind of take us through the timeline of finishing up classes and all that. When did you complete all that stuff?
Well, I had a final that I think that day before, and then right after that final, it was about around noon. I just got in my car, had all my stuff ready, and drove all the way here and put my stuff at my house, or the house I was going to be living in, and then basically stayed there for the night. And then I was up early in the morning doing some stuff with the academic staff, and then I came for the meeting. That was it.
How much could you do to get ready for, I guess, the season? Because according to Coach Gasser, it sounded like all your focus was just on graduating almost.
Yeah, a lot of focus was on graduating, but I have to credit my dad too. He had somebody, try and at least, help me out as far as training me and stuff in that off season. It was really tough, just being by myself and, trying to simulate what the guys here are doing with the whole staff. So basically I just did the best that I could with what I had, and hope and tried to see if it all worked out.
What would you do with your dad? What was he doing to get you ready?
Well, my dad just hired somebody and tried to. I worked out with him.
With the trainer?
Yeah, for a couple months, and then as things started to get heavy in the academics, I started to settle down and try and make sure I graduated.
How many credits were you taking there that last semester?
I was taking, I think 8 or 10 credits. So I think it was about 3 classes.
During the summer?
3 or 4 classes. Actually, it was 4.
During the summer?
Yeah, it was 4 classes in the summer.
What was the last final you had to take the day before?
The last final, I think it was like a weird class. It was more about movies and stuff. But the teacher was pretty intense. She's very passionate about her class. So basically, that was the class.
How tough is it to focus on school when you've kind of got one foot out the door thinking okay, I'm getting ready for Iowa State, but also you can't jump through that hoop until you finish the school stuff?
It was really tough, just because I'm trying to look ahead into, working out and getting film from coach and trying to learn the offense. But at the same time, I have to focus on school, because if I don't get my school done, then I can't even, be enrolled here. So basically, I just had to, manage my time. If it was staying up later at night and, trying to get work done, then that's what I had to do.
How late would you be up into the night working on stuff?
12-1, maybe 12-1, 8.
School stuff?
Yeah, school stuff, just trying to get stuff done.
How much stuff could you do to get ready for Iowa State? I think you mentioned, film work.
Yeah, I would, I would take an hour up to an hour to 2 hours a day, just looking at film that they had from the spring, trying to, basically learn stuff. I would call Coach Gash. He said if I needed anything, just to call him, and I would have questions on little things here and there. So that basically helped me for the the first couple of days with the first couple of days of install, and that was about it.
Why do you think you made such a big jump in the spring?
I made a big jump because I just worked hard. Coming up here, it was a lot of things I was behind on. But once I, got the hang of things, and I think it was towards the end of the season that I really started to, get the hang of things and started to become comfortable. And once I did that, then heading into the spring, it was just like, music, sweet music. So,
what were you having trouble getting a hold of? Well, I guess grasping. What was stopping you from reaching your potential early on?
To be honest, it was more of just my conditioning, because I was more focused on like lifting and that stuff just to stay fit. But I think more of my conditioning kind of held me back a little bit, which it happens, and but through the season, supporting my team, try to do whatever I can to help the guys out, especially the younger guys, DeShante, other freshmen, Keem, and I think I did a pretty good job. Stayed the course, and now I'm here.
How long of a drive was it for you to
5.5 hours?
Okay, just gotta imagine you're going pretty fast. Try to get to town.
Nah, I'm doing the speed limit.
So does this year feel almost slow, maybe by comparison to last year, to a year ago at this time?
Yeah, I mean it does. It's just I'm just a lot more comfortable, man. Last year I was just trying to figure everything out, but I just feel a lot more comfortable now.
What?
Coach,